Morning, Floss Tube. I've escaped out into the car. I'm stuck in traffic. The village is, the small town is completely gridlocked. I'm not too sure why. I'm currently stopped in almost standing traffic, so I thought I'd do my little intro this morning. And yeah, I've just been sitting at the sewing machine, stitching up the binding on the last few bags. I think I'm on the last colour. There's 3 of them in this colour, and I'm halfway through the first of them, so I've got like 2.5 to put the binding onto. And Maddie comes through and goes, "Can I have a lift to the bus station? I'm running a bit late." And I was like, "Yes, because I'm super bored and I need to do something else." And Richard's like, "Could you just get this finished and put the sewing machine away now? Because it's been on the dining room table since I moved it about a month ago." So he really wants it like tidied back up and put back away into the conservatory. So I'm like, I'll definitely get it done today, but you know. And I was like, I'm so bored, oh my god, I cannot be bothered doing these last couple. And of course my brain won't put it all away until I've finished the job. Jumper's making lots of pills. Anyway, yeah, so I've escaped into town and now I'm completely gridlocked. Don't think there's a quicker way back out of here though, so I thought I'd just do my introduction. I should have put up a little picture on the other side of the car here, so that you can actually look at something. As you can see, I finished off my Four Seasons Girls spring last night. I finished it off this morning. I just left myself a few turquoise strands and the back stitch to do this morning, which I've got done. And I'm really pleased with her, and it wasn't as much work as I thought it was going to be to finish her, so I'm quite confident that in my prompt for WhipGo is to stitch one completely next year. So I'm quite confident that that's going to be okay, not a massive great thing I need to worry about. So now I think there's only 2 things I want to pull out and work on before WhipGo. The first I pulled out this morning, again I'll put a little picture up of where I found it this morning, is my Shores of Hawkrun Hollow, and I'm working on my 2024 block, so I'm not behind yet. Until the end of the month I'm not technically behind, but I've already picked it up, and I'll show you when I get back home and do the rest of this video where I am with that now. And I'm going to be stitching on that today. And I've also going to really try and put some more stitches into my modern folk embroidery, which I will also take a photograph of where it is right now, and I'll insert that when I edit my video. Oh, I've got a lucky break now to pull out onto the main drag through town. I've just been literally going up a little side road there this whole time. I've been waiting there maybe, well, it took me sitting there a couple of minutes to then think, oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to just get on and do something, do a little intro, because I don't need to look at the camera and I can look straight out of the windscreen at the cars moving, and you can see a little tiny bit of the tiny little town centre flashing behind, not very much. Obviously I'm not actively showing you that, I'm just literally driving through the town. Gone round the little corner there. Behind in the back window at the moment is a little clock tower thing that goes right up tall. There you can just about see something there. Anyway, I'm now going to go up here. My camera might well tip because it's a very steep slope. So I'm probably going to stop this now, guys, and say I will see you back at home with some actual Flossmas stitching to show you. I'll see you later, guys. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm just going to carry on. So I did a little bit in the car there as I was stuck in traffic doing nothing. So I've already put up a picture of Madam here, who is all finished. The spring, isn't she lovely? Finished her this morning, just with the little bit of back stitch here and the last little bit of turquoise, which was over here, which I hadn't quite finished off last night. So I have winter, I have spring, and then depending on when in the year it gets cold, I'm going to stitch one of the others fully. There we are. So my Hawkrun Hollow, that I put a picture up earlier. Look at that, all in its bag, ready to go away. I put up earlier. I've done a little bit of that one since I showed you the picture there. So I've concentrated on getting the house in. So all the bricks in the house are done apart from a little tiny bit along here. And then I've put in a window here. I just need to do the frame, and I need to do 3 windows, and I've started on the roof. And I'm doing the roof up and down and up and down, so it's going to stripe vertically. And then I can put the little person on the top of the roof, and I can finish off the letters, and then it's just all this clatter either side. So still quite an awful lot to go on this piece, but we will get there. I will get there with it. Right, so oh, I found another old box that had 2 very iridescent moose in it. This is the kind of stuff I've got knocking around as Christmas decorations. Aren't they lovely? So rather than inflict them on the living room, I thought these 2 could come and be my Flossmas extras. There, there's 2 of them. Right, so Hawk and Hollow, I'm going to chug along with that and hopefully get it out of the way before the end of the year, so that there's a lot less to do for next year. That's that. So I've got my threads that I need to do the roofs with, and the window frames. They're all out and ready to use. So I've got that, and then I'll pick new colours for the little person on top and the stuff behind the railings. There's some water, there's some sailboats, there's 2 little motifs, and there's all the flowers in the grass, and I haven't finished the grass, so I'll get on with that. I have as well started on the town hardware. Not so much done in this one because I've been concentrating on other things. So the town hardware that I started yesterday is there, and I think I've only put in about 400 or 500 stitches into this, so I need to have another good go at it. And all I've done is go a bit along the floor here, some of the snow, and I think it's a plant pot. I think it's a barrel. It's a barrel with a pot with a Christmas tree on top. So I've done the little barrel here because obviously I want to bring it right to the edge so that I'm good with my spacings. So here's St Nicholas's Cathedral, and then here we go in here with the town hardware. So I'll work on this again probably tonight, and then maybe some tomorrow morning before I record, before I start the one that's going in above, after I've done my video tomorrow. It's much later in the day, sorry, I should have said it's nearly 3 o'clock. I'm just going to, we're going to lose the light in here very shortly, so I thought I'd record before I lost the light. And then I'm going to trot down to the post office and post my couple of little packages that need to be off at the moment. And then, as I was saying earlier, this is my Modern Folk Embroidery 2021 sal. So it's going to be really old soon, and I'm going to try and get as much of April here done before the end of the year, because I've got April and June to do for next year to bring it up to 50%. So I'm going to keep this one out and try and work on it. I've done just this little portion here of it so far, but I'm going to try and have a good bite out of this just to help myself out next year. If I don't get on with it, I might put it in as number 13. We'll see, because obviously I've got no calls for 13 because that's an extra. So I've actually done a little bit of stitching, but that's all done and shown. Today is day 14, so I'm going to open my little 14. Now I think the 14s are pretty lovely. Yes. This is a little collaboration between me and Lizzie, and it is a scissor fob with a little house, a little Fimo house dangling at the bottom, and then Lizzie did all of these, and I'm going to insert a picture because I know I took a picture of them of all of the scissor fobs she made. She made them all. I made the little houses on the bottom. They match the fabric. Kind of match the fabric. So this little house here matches to this little house here. If you see, I tried my best, but they're all a vague approximation of one of the houses on the fabric. So this is the one I'm going to give away tomorrow. So if you leave me any kind of comment for this little scissor fob with this little pink house dangling off it, I'll show you another one because I've got my spare in my tin. Hopefully it's completely different. It is completely different. Here is the spare in my tin, which is one of the navy blue houses. They're kind of double-sided. I made all of these out of the polymer clay. And then again, there's a Lizzie scissor fob there with some lovely iridescent beads and a little Christmas tree charm. So they're all the same but different, and each one of these, the mix of beads and sequins and charms, they were all Lizzie's choice, and she just sat and she got to it and she made them all. She's an absolute brilliant little machine at it. I'm just going to hang him off there. I'll get another thing so that I can hang him alongside. But this one here, this is the one that's up for the giveaway. So leave me any kind of comment on today's video. And tomorrow when I record, probably a little bit earlier than today, I will give number 14 away. Put that in my little drawer. I haven't posted any of them out yet, but I will get onto that next week. When I'm travelling back up to work and I can get to my little postman who is very good at getting out my parcels. Right, short and sweet today. So there we go. I'm just going to trot down into the village now and get the little town and get my 3 little packets into the post and do that and go and see if I can find a Christmas jumper in a charity shop, so that I can wear it to work, because we're allowed to wear Christmas jumpers now. But of course I couldn't find one because that's the way the world is. Right, find one that I already owned. Okay guys, leave me a comment for today's video. Sorry it's quite a short, sweet one, but I'm gonna actually just get on, and I'm furiously making Fimo right now. So if you are in my Needleminder of the Month club, invoice should be dropping tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll get them into the post all in one week go next week sometime. So the UK ones, hopefully you'll get them before Christmas, and everybody else will get them when the postal system decides it's time to be delivered. And that's all. That's the best we can say on that, really, isn't it? Right, okie dokie guys, I will see you tomorrow. I'm just mixing a very big blob of mauve, 2 shades of mauve, but it's going to be turned into what's called a skinner blend for the background of my Needleminder of the Month. So Needleminder of the Month club is still lumps of polymer clay, but by tonight they shouldn't be. We should have a tangible product by the end of today. Everything's ready to go. I just need to not do it the wrong way round, because I've already done my skinner blend and made my cane, but it was the wrong way round. So we went back to the beginning, and I'll do it again when I get back from the post office. Righto, I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.